Hello, everybody out there in internet lands. Robbie O'Spoon here. Good to see you on this, second to last show. And, I think I'm heading back to the old country, back home at the end of this season. So I'm not sure how that'll go, but we'll see, I guess. And Rob says he's doing this Fred Eaglesmith guy. I've never really heard much about him. I guess he did some songs somewhere around here, somewhere about. But I listened to it anyways. I don't know if he's related. Maybe I knew some Eaglesmiths out by Kilkenny way. Don't know if he knows those Eaglesmiths or not, but anyways, I listened to a few of his songs, and I found this one here. I thought it might kind of reminded me of this girl I met from overseas, Forth Way. She kind of reminds me of this song a bit, so I'll give it a shot here anyways. I hope you like it. You're spooking the horses. They're wild and they're scared. With that bright colored makeup and those clothes that you wear. And I seen you dancing last night 'neath the trees. You're spooking the horses and you're scaring me. Where the road meets the highway, those bright city lights must have shone through your windshield and got in your eye. And I guess you thought that they'd set you free, but you're spooking the horses and you're scaring me. You're not wearing your hair tied back anymore, and you're wearing dresses like you never before. And you're driving faster than I've ever seen. You're spooking the horses and you're scaring me. I can hear the gears grinding where you make the turn, and up on the skyline those headlights just burn, and the horses go running and my heart just screams. You're spooking the horses and you're scaring me. You're spooking the horses and you're scaring me. Maybe I should call her up, and even if she laughs at me, at least I would get to hear her voice. Maybe I could calm her down. She'd ask me to come around and pick her up and take her out someplace. But I'm just dreaming. She said she's had enough of cowboy boots and pickup trucks, enough of checkered shirts and dark blue eyes, going back to be a rich man's wife. And I'm just dreaming. I should have never took up with her. I should have never had a girl who didn't know hay from straw. But when I fell into her eyes, it was like I'd found paradise, and I'd finally figured out where heaven was. I'm just dreaming. She said she's had enough of cowboy boots and pickup trucks, enough of checkered shirts and dark blue eyes, going back to be a rich man's wife. And I'm just dreaming. Every time there's dust out on the road, I look up and I hope that she's coming back to me. Even though I already know she's gone for good, she told me so. I always hope it just might be. I'm just dreaming. She said she's had enough of cowboy boots and pickup trucks, enough of checkered shirts and dark blue eyes, going back to be a rich man's wife. And I'm just dreaming. I'm just dreaming. And I'm just dreaming. Summertime and the living is easy. Catfish are jumping and
and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. Hush, little baby, honey, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing, gonna spread your wings and take to the sky. Until that day you can hush up your crying. Your daddy and your mama standing by. Summertime and the living is easy. The catfish are jumping and the old cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. Hush, little baby, honey, don't you cry. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Tuesday Live, it's the last show of the season. Kids are driving Saturday afternoon just passed me by, and I'm just savoring familiar sights. We shared some history of this town and I, and I can't stop that long forgotten feeling of her. Then time to book a room and stay tonight. Number one is to find some friends and to say you're doing well. After all this time, you boys look just the same. Number two is the happy hour at one or two hotels and settle into play. Do you remember so and so? Number three is to never say her name. No, the flame trees will blind a weary driver, and there's nothing else could set fire to this town. There's no change, there's no pace. Everything within its place just makes it harder to believe that she won't be around. Who needs that sentimental bullshit anyway? It takes more than just a memory to make me cry. And I'm happy just to sit here at a table with old friends, which one of us can tell the biggest lies. And there's a girl, she's fallen in love near where the pianola stands, with a young local factory auto worker just a holding hands. And I'm wondering if he'll go or if he'll stay. Do you remember? And I hasn't stopped us in the field in our day. Oh, the flame trees will bind a weary driver, and there's nothing else could set fire to this town. There's no change, there's no pace. Everything within its place just makes it harder to believe that she won't be around. Oh, the flame trees, oh, blind a weary driver, and there's nothing else can set fire to this town. There's no change, there's no pace. Everything within its place just makes it harder to believe that she won't be around. Good evening, everybody. It's Rob Witherspoon here. Tuesday Live, the final episode of the terrific third season. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And we've got a great show planned for you. Past week, had a great week. Played some live music last Saturday. I played Kitchener Neighbors Day, which was a lot of fun. My first place I played, a little bit of rain, but that didn't dampen the spirits too much. Folks still came out with their umbrellas, and a fire truck came by with the fire crew, watched for a bit. That was a lot of fun. And then the second show, which was a little later in the afternoon, the weather cleared up. It was still pretty warm. But I played at a little house, which was also a garage brewery. And the Tuesday Live superfans, Kathy and Dwight, showed up and took this picture of me. I was actually playing not in the gardens, I was playing in the garden. It was a lot of fun. And they have a little garage brewery there. It's called 'Twas Now. And it was really cool. Got to take some beer home. And thanks to my hosts, Scott and Heidi over on Hazel Glen Drive, who hosted me at the 1 o'clock show, and Holly, Kurt, and all the good folks at 'Twas Now Garage Brewery on East Avenue. That was a ton of fun. But anyways, tonight we're winding up the terrific third season, and we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. So that's why I'm talking fast. Not that I don't always talk fast, but I was looking through the Tuesday Live archives, and I saw the epic first season, which many of you participated in, which started way back in March of 2020. Was 168 episodes. It was a big season. We went straight to Tuesday nights pretty well nonstop for 168 episodes. Tons of fun. Built up a little community around Tuesday Live. And then the second season was last year, I guess, ended last year anyway, started the year before. And it was 39 episodes. And then this terrific third season that we're just winding up tonight was 38 episodes. So 245 episodes later, we're still here. Well, thank you very much. That's the first time I've used canned applause on the show. So season 3 highlight. But anyways, tonight that's what we have is season 3 highlights selected by the Tuesday Live cast. So looking forward to those, see what each of the cast members thought was the highlight of the season. And also new picks from our photographer pal, Stan McRae down in Eastern Ontario. Stan's been a big part of this show pretty much since day one, sharing his awesome nature photos. And we also remember tonight those who we've lost over the third season. We have a special tribute tonight to our musical friend Carol Pines with our musical guest, Bob McLean. So looking forward to that as well. To kick things off, here's a song that Willie and I performed on episode 9, which I think was around the 1st of November. It was our U.S. election special. So let's give it a listen. Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together. I've got some real estate here in my bag, so we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner's pies and walked off to look for America. Kathy, I said, as we boarded a Greyhound Pittsburgh. Michigan seems like a dream to me now. It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw. I've gone to look for America, laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie is really a camera. Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one in my raincoat. Smoked the last one an hour ago. So I looked at the scenery. She read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field. Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why. Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look for America. I'll come to look for America.
That was such a great song. Had a lot of fun doing that. And I forgot we do play a little bit of Name That Tune on the show, and Chris got that one, America, Simon and Garfunkel. And I think Chris also got the first two too. She jumped in with that first one that I opened the show with was Summertime. And then of course that second one, which you might not have known as well. It's a song from down Australia way, I believe, as well. And Chris did get that as well. Those Flame Trees, Don Walker. And actually, what's the name of the band that does that? I should know that. But anyways, we sometimes play Name the Tune here on Tuesday Live, which is a lot of fun. And that song was actually, those first two songs I did were two songs that I learned during the third season. So I went back and looked at a couple of my favorite songs. I thought Summertime would be a good one, since it is summertime, very much so summertime in parts of the country. Very warm here right now. And then that Flame Trees, it's a great song that I think David Ward originally suggested that. But anyways, Chris is here tonight from simmering quietly in St. Mary's. It is scorching out there. It's unbelievable. No, I shouldn't laugh. It's kind of scary in a way. Also steamy up on the Bruce as well. And Stan McRae, I'm sure it's steamy down in Eastern Ontario. Stan is our resident photographer, and Kathy and Steve are being cool out at Bellwood Lake. That's awesome too. And we've got Bob McLean's in the house as well. We've got Bob on the show a little later, so looking forward to that. So anyways, I'm going to kick it over to Willie and see what his pick for his favorite moment of season 3 is. Hey y'all, Willie here. Good to see you on this last episode of season 3. Isn't that exciting? Anyways, I know folks probably wondering what I'm going to do for the summer. Well, I'm thinking maybe I don't know why. I guess there's just not many of them on the road anymore. But we're not selling too many Studebaker or Packard parts these days. In fact, we're probably bringing in more parts than we're selling. So it's not going so good. But we're gonna make our way across America. We're over here on the West Coast. Going to head over to the East Coast. Maybe stop in and see some of my kin. But we'll be traveling through the summer. So check us out. Might hop onto Rob's Instagram once in a while, something like that. He's Joe and me going to head out, and we got to get out of this heat. It's too hot down here sleeping in this plywood truck box with all the Packard parts. But we're going to load her up and head her off. But anyways, hope you all have a good summer. And Rob asked for the song I most enjoyed doing this season. I think it'd be this one that that we did a little bit of kind of trying to get Canada and America back together again, so to speak. So let's give her a listen. It's called I'm an American-Canadian Man. No, I'm a Can-American Man. From the Rockies to the Great Lakes, share a bond that never breaks. Open hearts and a friendly smile, locked together for miles and miles. From prairies to the city lights, dream our dreams on starry nights. Friends and family, we work side by side. On this great continent we live in pride. I'm a Can-American Man, American-Canadian, with a spirit that understands. We love maple syrup and apple pie. We grow together under the same sky. Can-American Man, American-Canadian. I'm a Can-American Man. I'm an American-Canadian, Canadian-American Man, an American-Canadian man. In the north we say we're sorry. In the south we worship Old Glory. A blend of many cultures woven bright. In the country and the cities where dreams take flight. I'm a Can-American Man, American-Canadian, with a spirit that understands. We love maple syrup and apple pie. We grew up together under the same sky. Can-American Man, American-Canadian. I'm a Can-American Man. I'm an American-Canadian, Canadian-American man, an American-Canadian man. Celebrate our differences, standing hand in hand, living as a family in this vast and beautiful land, respecting each other's values and our history. But sometimes we just have to agree to disagree. I'm a Can-American Man, American-Canadian, with a spirit that understands. We love maple syrup and apple pie. We grew up together under the same sky. Can-American Man, American-Canadian. I'm a Can-American Man. I'm an American-Canadian, Canadian-American man, an American-Canadian man. So here's to the north and to the southern land. In peace and harmony, we'll forever stand, strong and free. Oh, say, can you see how you can be you and I can be me? I'm a Can-American Man, American-Canadian, with a spirit that understands. We love maple syrup and apple pie. We grew up together under the same sky. Can-American Man, American-Canadian. I'm a Can-American Man. I'm an American-Canadian, Canadian-American man, an American-Canadian man. No, Can-American. American-Canadian. Well, I'm Canadian. Well, I'm American. Well, we're all in this together, Willie. I'm not a big fan of poutine. I never really liked your milkshakes. Well, we're better at football than you guys are. Well, that's because you have a shorter field and one less down. We'll say, you like my new truck? Well, it's good you moved out of the shed, let me tell you that. Well, I'm still living rent-free in your head. Sounds like they're wrong. Well, it's better for cousins to live apart, I think. Yeah, it's good to have some boundaries, let me tell you. You was always coming in the shed. Well, I needed to get the mower. Oh, come on, I mowed the lawn way more than you did, fella. Well, it's good there's some space between us now, Willie. I still love you, man. I love you too, Willie, but I gotta go. I gotta go too. See you, Rob. See you later.
Well, hey everybody, that was awesome, Rob and Willie. That Can-American Man, really like that tune. But anyways, it's Rob Dylan here, seeing you tonight. I see Bob's liking Willie's Expos hat. I tried to get Willie to trade his Expos hat to me for a toque, but he already had a toque, so couldn't really do that. And I see Barb checking in as well. Hey Barb, how you doing? Good to see you out there in Eastern Ontario. Thanks for dropping by the show tonight, and everybody else who's here tonight. We're doing our sort of fast last episode of the season. It's going to be fun. But anyways, as you know, anybody who's been following the show for any length of time, I've been working on The Hard Rains Are Gonna Fall project, where I wrote a song inspired by each line of my Big Brother Bob's iconic song. And I finished them all, got them all done a little while ago, and actually started in the second season, wound them up through this season. It was pretty good. I know Rob's posted some of them on YouTube and Instagram, but I haven't seen them all up there. But I guess he's going to do them over the summer, so that's going to be exciting. I don't really do that technology thing. I'm just kind of a songwriter, and I'm a tree whisperer. That's my job. But anyways, I don't really have a favorite song because there's so many good ones out there that we did that did part of the Hard Rain's Gonna Fall project. But this one I kind of like. It was from episode 11, which was Music for Mum, which is a show Rob did on the occasion of his mum's birthday last October. So it's over to me, and I'll play this song for you as I did on episode 11. Hey everybody, it's Rob Dylan here tonight. Still working on my Hard Rain's Gonna Fall project. And the song tonight is based on the line, I heard the song of a poet who died in the gutter. And it's inspired by Rob's mother's all the work she did, the volunteer work she did with her community and her church and the hospital and everything. Because I think we need more of that, people who give more than they take. It's called Song of a Poet. Heard the song of a poet who died in the gutter. Words whispered softly, cut through the clutter. He spoke of the dreamers, the lost and the weary, of hearts that were aching, of souls that were leery. Let's gather our voices, stand hand in hand, lift up our neighbors, strengthen this land. With love as a compass, hope as the guide, together we'll shine as we march side by side. In alleys and corners where shadows lay thick, there's laughter and sorrow, a world that's sick. Our kindness is mighty, it breaks through the night. A smile can be sunlight, a lantern of light. Let's gather our voices and stand hand in hand, lift up our neighbors, strengthen this land. With love as a compass, hope as the guide, together we'll shine as we march side by side. Oh, the streets may be lonely, but we're never alone. With each little gesture, we're building our home. Every small action can ripple like waves in the heart of a city where compassion saves. Hear the song of the poet who whispered so clear. His message is timeless, it's what we hold dear. Let's weave a new story where everyone thrives, in the tapestry woven from all of our lives. Let's gather our voices, stand hand in hand, lift up our neighbors, strengthen this land. With love as a compass, hope as the guide, together we'll shine as we march side by side. Let's gather our voices, stand hand in hand, lift up our neighbors, strengthen this land. With love as a compass,
hope as the guide. Together we'll shine as we march side by side.
Very nice, Rob. Lovely, lovely song. I love all those songs in the Hard Rain's Gonna Fall project. We will get them up on YouTube over the course of the summer, so keep an eye on that, folks. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and our Instagram. We're on Instagram as well and Facebook. So, anyways, we've through the course of the year, we often have some guest hosts come in for special events, and one that I enjoy every year. We've done, I think it's probably the third time we've done this at least. Is my cousins, the Weidenloffel brothers, come over from Bavaria, and I think actually they came in by satellite link this year. So let's have a little taste of Oktoberfest with the Weidenloffels.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's that time of year again. Oktoberfest is here again. Bring your family and your friends and join in on the fun. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit. Oktoberfest is here. Fill your stein mit German beer. Raise it high, give a cheer. Prost! Sing it out for all to hear, and drink until it's gone. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit. Oktoberfest is here. German bands that sing and play or make you feel so light and gay. You can dance a night away. There's fun for everyone. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit. Oktoberfest is here. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit. Oktoberfest is here. It's Den Staying Alive mit des Weidenloffel Brothers.
Yes, indeed it was. Then Stag Live, with the Weidenloffels. That was a fun time. Hope everybody's up polkaing with that last song. It's always fun, the Oktoberfest show. But then things get a little, as we move deeper into October on the show, things get a little scarier. And Uncle Creepy comes in from his cottage in Fenland Falls to host the Tuesday Live Halloween special. And that's always a bit of a spooky time.
Magic woman, I got a black magic woman. I got a black magic woman, got me so blind I can't see. That she's a black magic woman, she's trying to make the devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your tricks. Don't turn your back on me, baby. You might just pick up my magic sticks. You got your spell on me, baby. You got your spell on me, baby. You got your spell on me, baby. Turning my heart into stone. But I need you so bad, magic woman. I can't leave you alone. Live. It's Tuesday. Live.
Yes, Uncle Creepy and the headless guitarist. Uncle Creepy, I'm not thinking back to it, he was a little dissociated this last Halloween when he showed up. Just his head showed up and his body showed up later playing the guitar. It was kind of weird. But anyways, that was, as Chris pointed out, Black Magic Woman by Santana. And Kathy was also digging the earlier the Oktoberfest in June without having to line up outside of Friesen Fest Hall. That's maybe we need a June-toberfest or something. That might be fun. But anyways, we've a regular feature of the show, and one of the things I really enjoy about this show every week is the pictures that Stan McRae, our friend from Eastern Ontario, shares with us, and the amazing wildlife picture he captures and shares with us each week. And certainly appreciate Stan's involvement with the show. And without further ado, let's just go to Stan's set of pictures from this week. Awesome set of pictures, Stan. Always amazing. And the baby owls. Stan keeps, for those of you just joining us, if you're with us for the first time and haven't seen Stan's pictures, Stan also has a piece of property where he keeps an owl box and always has a family of owls comes in there for the last 2 or 3 years. I think 3 years he's had them, I think, at least. And always enjoy the owl pictures. One of the great joys of Tuesday Live is the community that's formed around the show. The talented guests we've had on the show over the almost 5 years of performance here, and our beautiful audience as well. And sadly, with time, you're going to lose people along the way, and we have lost some members of the Tuesday Live community over the third season. Longtime viewers will remember Uncle Lee Burns, who checked in regularly from Lancaster, New York. He was also very generous with his comments and support for the show, and he was a very kind and generous gentleman. We miss Lee. He passed away late last year. And those of you who have been following the show for a while will know that one of our main groups we've had on several times is McTalla Road, and also we've had Carol Pines on the show, who's part of McTalla Road, but also she's done some solo things for us as well. And we lost Carol this past December, a talented musician who graced the Tuesday Live stage many times, both as a solo artist and with her musical partner, Bob McLean. And we pulled together, Bob and I have pulled together a little tribute to Carol with comments from Bob, pictures from over Carol's music career, and of course some music. So I'll hand it over to Bob.
Good day, folks. It's Bob McLean here. First, I want to thank Rob Witherspoon for this opportunity to come and play on his show once again. I've had the good fortune to do some solo stuff on his show, as well as some things with my duo partner Carol Pines as McTalla Road, and that's why we're here today. We'll be talking a bit about that. But also, just to acknowledge and congratulate Rob on the stick-to-itiveness of being able to do this and continuing to do this since, I guess it was March of 2020, whenever he first did this. He knows the date. I don't. I just remember just at the very beginning of the pandemic, he being involved in this. Anyway, so hats off to Rob for doing this and carrying on. I'm here today because of a rather sad event, if you will. I've been playing music with music partner Carol Pines since 2019. And together, that's when we came together as McTalla Road. And Rob's played a number of our videos on here. Timing and everything was, we came together in 2019. We worked up repertoire for the first 4 or 5 months, and then we started playing some gigs in the summer and fall, and that was great. Then the pandemic hit, and we were in a situation there where we said, we still want to continue on playing and exploring and arranging, but the best way to do that is to record it with video. So we did that, and we played. We did quite a few videos of songs that we've already arranged, and even new songs that nobody's ever heard us play because no place to do that. So anyway, we were carrying on, and then a rather sad thing happened where Carol got sick, and ultimately she passed away this past December of 24, and that's left a hole in a lot of people's hearts, including mine. So we're here to do two things today. Well, obviously we want to be able to remember her, and one of the ways to do that is I think Rob may be showing some videos of some of the work that we've done. But I just wanted to mention one of the things that, like, Carol was such a gem of a musician. She played piano, played Irish penny whistle, played guitar. I think she played some mandolin, only didn't do much of that. But as a piano player, she was superb, and whistle player and singer. So I found a real gem to partner up with. But the other thing that was great was she shared my love of taking old songs and reinventing them, rearranging them, putting things together. She would do things like take an Irish song called Shul Arun and put it together with Bad Timing by Blue Rodeo. And I hope Rob has a chance to play that either on the show or soon. But that's the sort of thing that she did that was just very crafty, and you just stand and listen to it and just say, it's just perfect. Anyway, the second thing I wanted to do was the times when we did play. Oftentimes we would finish up with one particular song, and she always liked this particular song. It's called Long Years Ago. It's a mid-1800s song that was collected, and it's one of these sailor love and, yes, tragedy songs that Carol really liked, and oftentimes if we had an encore to do or just some more time to play, we would play this one. So I'd like to play that for you now. Long years ago when I was young, the flowers that bloomed, the birds they sung, a sailor and his lovely bride sat weeping by the ocean side. It's been months since we were wed, but oh how fast the time has fled, and we must part at the break of day when the proud ship bears my love away. And we must part at the break of day when the proud ship bears my love away. Long years have passed, he comes no more, the weeping bride by the ocean shore. The ship went down in the howl of the storm, and the waves engulfed his lifeless form. He sleeps beneath the sea. The mermaids shed their tears for me. Sleeping down at the bottom of the sea, they're shedding their sweet tears for me. Sleeping down at the bottom of the sea, they're shedding their sweet tears for me. I wish that I was sleeping too, beneath the waves of the ocean blue. My soul to God and my body to the sea, the dark green waves roll over me. My soul to God and my body to the sea, the dark green waves roll over me. My soul to God and my body to the sea, and the dark green waves roll over me. Long years ago when I was young. There you go, long years ago. Bob McLean here, and thank you for listening.
gone too fast, and I had to take it slowly just to make the good parts last. When you're born to run, it's so good to just slow down. So don't be surprised to see me back in the brighter part of town. I'll be back in the high life again. All the doors I closed one time will open up again. I'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched me once will smile and take me in. You used to be the best, to make life be life to me. And I hope that you're still out there and you're like you used to be. We'll have ourselves a time and we'll dance till morning sun, and we'll let the good times come in and we won't stop till we're done. We'll be back in the high life again. All the doors I closed one time will open up again. We'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. And we'll drink and dance with one hand free, have the world so easily. Won't it be a sight to see? Back in the high life again. One time will open up again. We'll be back in the high life again. All the eyes that watched us once will smile and take us in. And we'll drink and dance with one hand free, have the world so easily. Won't it be a sight to see? Back in the high life.
beautiful. That was the talented Carol Pines, who we tragically lost. And I know she was certainly much loved by the Tuesday Live audience. We enjoyed her music, as Kathy indicated, and Chris as well. She was very talented. And I know Bob was talking about that Sillaroo, which is an awesome song with the bad timing combo. But I saw that I wanted to share Carol's her whistle talent, which was amazing. She was amazing. Penny whistle, tin whistle, whatever you want to call it. She was amazing talent on that, and piano and voice. She was a all-round musician. Certainly, I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to connect with Carol through Tuesday Live, and our love and deepest sympathies go out to her family and friends. Some of who are with us tonight in the audience. Her partner Bob is watching, along with Carol's twin sister Kat, and I know her mom Sylvia is watching out in Saskatoon with Carol's brothers. And Carol's daughter, Rachel, is watching, we believe, in Berlin, although it'd be quite late at night there, I believe. And, of course, Bob McLean and her many friends and fellow musicians. We're all going to miss Carol terribly. But what a talent she was, and we were so fortunate to have known her. We're going to move it out to Dublin, Ontario now, to Robbie O'Spoon, who's going to pick his favorite song or performance from this season. So take it away. I think we're going to go a little over the hour here, folks. I'm sorry, but it's a special edition of Tuesday Live.
Well, hello everybody out there in internet land. You too, Rob. Good to see everybody, and get on this final episode of the season. And that's a very nice little piece there you did on for Carol Pines. Her penny whistle playing, her whistle playing was so good. It really inspired me to pick up the whistle again and play it. So that's a very nice job there, fellas. But anyways, I want to let everybody know what I'm doing for the summer. I'm thinking, as I've been talking about before, I've been thinking of moving on, trying to get home again. As you know, after I left the show, I was going to Dublin. I ended up here in Dublin, Ontario, instead of Dublin back across the ocean there. So, but anyways, the fella from the co-op was driving in through here the other day, and he said he could take me over to Brussels. So I thought, well, if I get to Brussels, that sounds a little closer to home. I can maybe get a ferry across the channel or something. But anyways, I watch Rob's Instagram. I'm going to put some of the stuff when I start moving along. I'm going to put some pictures there for you so you know where I'm going. I'll make sure I let Rob know where I'm going too. And hopefully get home. But anyways, I'll maybe be back by next season, I hope. But anyways, I just wanted to do one of the tunes that we did. And this was a song we did, I think, after Rob botched it up. We gave it a shot again. And I think we did a better job of it. So I hope you like it. Well, hello everybody out there in internet land. It's Robbie O'Spoon here. Good to see you. Thought I'd pick up a piece here. A song that Rob kind of botched up last week. The Rise Again song by the Rankin family. I believe they're an Irish band. I knew some Rankins from over in Kilkenny. I think they may have gone to Cape Breton though. The waves roll on over the waters, and the ocean cries. We look to our sons and daughters to explain our lives. As if a child could tell us why, that as sure as the sunrise, sure as the sea, sure as the wind in the trees, we rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves out on the ocean. And then we rise again. When the light goes dark, forces of creation across the stormy sky, we look to
reincarnation to explain our life. As if a child could tell us why, that as sure as the sunrise, sure as the sea, sure as the wind in the trees, we rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves out on the ocean. And then we rise again. We rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song. We rise again in the waves out on the ocean. And then we rise again. And then we rise again.
Hello, everybody. There, it's Neil Old here. Good to see you. And that's a real nice piece there by the boys. A nice version of that song. But anyways, Rob was saying, asking what we're doing for the summer, and I'm just going to take it easy. Might do a little bit of playing, but Lazy, he just likes to hang out in the pasture most of the summer in the shade of the big oak tree, but hanging out there. But anyways, the song we thought was our favorite song from last season. There were a lot of them, but I thought with this hot weather out there, we'd go back to the winter and get a little bit more of a wintry one. So I hope you like this. Hope it cools you off a little bit, and hope everybody has a great summer. And maybe we'll see you next fall. It's Neil Old checking out.
For you winter long, you seem to be where I belong. It's all illusion anyway. If things should ever turn out wrong and all the love we have is gone, it won't be easy on that day. Waiting to follow through the dreamlight of your way. It's not so easy for me now. Half the time has passed away. Things we thought of yesterday come back now, come back now, oh, oh. Waiting to follow through the dreamlight of your way. It's not so easy for me now. Half the time has passed away. Things we thought of yesterday come back now, come back now, oh, oh, oh. I'm waiting for you winter long. You take me back where I belong.
was awesome, Neil. A little Winter Long, Neil's tune, and Ron Daisley checking in from up at Kapuskasing. I think winter's over up there already too, but Chris says she feels cooler already. That certainly does is a cooling tune. Anyways, thanks everybody for being here tonight and this season. If you've been here for part of the season, we certainly appreciate everybody who tunes in and watches the show. Thanks, Stan, for your always awesome pictures. And thank you, all of you, for your kind comments and support. Whether you watch the show or whether you're one of our regular patrons who supports the show on a monthly basis, or whether you just throw something in our virtual tip jar over at tuesdaylive.ca. We appreciate all of you. And you can sign up for our email list. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't been watching it, go over to tuesdaylive.ca and join our email list, and we'll give you some warning when the show's going to return, so make sure you're off Facebook and YouTube. Or you can follow us on Tuesday Live. We have an Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube accounts over the summer to keep up with Willie and Robbie's travels and catch the Rob Dylan Hard Rains Are Gonna Fall project songs as they are re-released. We'd love to have you join me at the after party on Zoom. We have a small group of folks after the show who just kind of hang out for about half an hour or so, talking about the show a little, but mostly talking about everything else. It's kind of a fun half-hour social hangout with other audience members, and we'd love to see you there. Otherwise, I guess I'll see you a little further down the road. So, just live, just laugh, just love. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love? Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up in a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. I'll only be here for a very short time to lie in the sun and sip sweet wine and just love. It'll all be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up in a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Just gonna do it. If you join with me, well then we would make two. You need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. You find it in your heart if you look deep enough. You find the only thing that we really need now, it's just love. But it's hard to just love in a world full of hate. Get started now, it won't be too late to just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up in a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. With just love.
just love, just love, just love.
Love all of you. See you, if not at the after party, next season.